quick intro for the intro. What I was originally gonna do was throw this on a video with two other bulls that I was doing, but I think I'm gonna do a separate thing because it's kind of its own separate little topic. I'll explain kind of where I got this in my intro number 2, which was really intro number 1, and this is number 2 turned to number 1. Who cares? Anyways, this is just going to be a quick video on old skulls that you might have lying around. This has been lying around outside in the dirt, it looked like, for a year, but it could be the same for other ones. Obviously, the longer it goes, the more brittle it gets. But just goes to show you, if you have anything laying around outside, wherever, that's looking worse for wear, there's always something you can do to clean it up and make it look nice. So some of this video is gonna definitely be apparent that at one point I was planning on throwing it into another video with 2 other bulls, but I changed my mind. So I want to just draw out any dirt, dust. You'll see this cow here. She's got a decent amount of color up top. Got a couple little things on her. So get that in the boil with OxiClean and salt, and then power wash them off.
Alright, we're just getting stuff ready here, but in a couple seconds it's going to look like I skipped a few steps, but most of the dirt and crap came off of this in the boil, in the first boil, which is nice because it was very clear that after the boil and the power washing that it wasn't going to be able to handle a second round.
Alright, here's the, I say final product, but not final. Here's what we're looking like right now. Pretty much all that gunk and mud came off of that one, which is nice.
Okay, now this one was pretty much a dead head, but you still want to do just about the same thing to it. I made sure I pop those little eardrums out. I drill into the brain cavity, just gives it a nice clean look, and then any dirt, crap, any type of brain matter left over, I'm able to get out of there a lot easier. Now, and it's hard to tell in this video, but that right there I did a lot of, and a few other clips that I don't think are going to be in the final take here. But when you have something like that that's been sitting in the sun, the dirt, all that gunk gets real compacted into the holes and orifices or nooks and crannies that you're spraying out, and it makes it real tough. So really go to town on it, get as much of it out of there as you can. You can pick at it with a little screwdriver or tweezers or little picks, whatever you got. But still, you want to make sure, even on a deadhead kind of project like this, spray it all over, be real thorough. Once you got that part done, get it back into the second boil with 50% water, 50% developer. I use a 20 volume clear. And as soon as that comes to a boil, you want to turn that off and get the skull out. With a deadhead like this, if you leave it in there while it's boiling, it's going to just turn it to mush and ruin the whole thing. So get it out, spray it all off again, and get it cleaned up. After all that was said and done, I still had some stuff that I couldn't quite get out. But you'll get to a point, especially with these deadheads, where you realize that it's not going to be able to handle another boil or another real heavy round of power washing. So I needed to take the picks out and scrub it and get some stuff off there. And then also, hot tip, maybe just put your camera in a place where it's not going to move the entire time it's being filmed, so that the thing you're filming ends up off screen by the time the video's over. You're welcome.
Alright, let's finish back where we started here. I think this turned out fantastic. Really happy with it. You can definitely tell, it's not a secret, you can definitely tell a difference between skulls that were killed recently, a few days ago, and ones that were killed even just a year ago. And this one had been sitting outside and in the dirt, it looked like, because it had mud and dirt on top and pretty caked in there. But we were able to get all that out. I think it looks, again, fantastic. Happy with the way it is. But it's not a secret that there is definitely a difference in the look and the feel of ones that aren't taken care of right away. We got this pretty darn white. If this had been a fresh one, I would have put it, and it looked like this, I'd have put it through another clean and whitening. but you can tell, not in the video probably, there's just a few spots that are so brittle that if I put it through another full round of clean and power wash and whiten and power wash, it would just blow this to bits, and don't want that at all. So I'm happy with the way it turned out. You can, if you get hands on one of these yourselves, don't kid yourself, there is definitely a different look and feel for fresh ones compared to ones that have been sitting out. And you can tell, maybe not in the video as much, but like there's 2 spots. There's stuff in these holes that I really went to town on with the power wash. I stuck paper clips and some other stuff up in there to try and jumble it out, get it out, and it would not budge, which was frustrating. But anyways, long story short, I think it turned out great. I'm really excited to give it to the guy, to Grandpa, for the girl that got this. I think that that's a cool thing to be a part of. That is going to go into a shadow box, and he's got her tag and some other souvenirs from it that's going to go in there as well. And so to be a part of that in even a small way, like I am with this, is an honor and a blessing. So hopefully this video makes it to her, and if so, congratulations on an awesome cow elk. Until next time, happy hunting. Thanks for watching.